We're gonna do a realistic Pittsburgh Steelers rebuild today. This team has a lot of studs, but it also has a lot of work to do. We're gonna be rolling with the same settings, all injuries off, and I'm gonna leave development trait regression off until someone doesn't like it or enough people don't like it. I like the idea of not having it on just because it's kind of annoying when players change development traits every year. I know that's kind of realistic, but at the same time it's not. So certain players will lose their dev when in all reality they probably shouldn't. This rebuild, the Chiefs will win 24-21. Patrick Mahomes wins MVP and Super Bowl MVP like real life. Pretty interesting. Nobody on our team won any awards. We will import the 2023 draft class. I will do this draft class until I get sick of it, honestly, because it's good and I don't really know it. I don't know like who's hidden dev or anything like that, except the players I've drafted, like in the other rebuilds. But eventually I'll use a different one, so I'm not like cheating it. But right now I feel pretty confident that I don't really know it well enough. Let's get to the re-signing period. We got 29 people that want to negotiate, which is a lot. William Jackson, 30 years old, wants a 1-year deal, $7 million. We'll give it to him. He wants to resign. Terrell Edmonds, 26. I mean, if I can sign him for 4 years at this price, I'll take it. Cameron Sutton, he wants a 1-year. Give him a 2-year. He wants to play for a new team. Let him do that. Devin Bush wants 3. I'll give him 5 years at the same price, and that's what he wants. So that's kind of a steal. Larry Ogunjobi, he wants a 1-year. We'll give him a 1-year. He wants to test out free agency. We'll let him. Try not to be emotionally attached to any player on any team, really, especially the realistic ones, because in real life they'll get rid of people. Unless you're Jerry Jones, you'll get rid of people. Benny Snell, I don't want to sign anybody else. I don't think it's pretty much all pointless. How much is he? He's 22 mil. He's 20 mil. We're just gonna go ahead and go into free agency. I don't think we had too much in cap space. We have 43 mil. I like the idea of bringing Juju back to Pittsburgh on a neutral deal. I like the idea of trying to sign CJ Gardner-Johnson. So we're gonna go big right there in our first free agency. So we haven't taken a look at our team really. This team looks rough. We did bring back Juju Smith-Schuster. Kenny Pickett, we are gonna keep him. We're gonna try to win with Kenny, because in real life that's what they're gonna try to do. The defense looks nasty. We got CJ Gardner-Johnson. Alex Highsmith is a superstar. We have the 17th pick, so we're just gonna go and skip to that. And Kelly Ringo just got picked, the pick before us. Cam Smith is there. With the 17th pick, we're gonna go with Joey Porter. He has really good combine pro day stats, and he has pretty good skills overall. Definitely should be the guy. He does have hidden dev, 93 speed, 93 excel. Really good player. So we do have this first pick of the second round from the Chicago Bears in the Chase Claypool trade. That was a steal for the Steelers. What if we went 2 corners? This guy looks so good too. Devin Witherspoon. We just get 2 nice corners. I like it. Let's go Devin Witherspoon. He does have hidden dev. 92 speed, 94 excel. I think we just got literally 2 really good corners in this draft. So we got our corners out of the way. We're not gonna even need to worry about corner. Number 1 in bench press. Let's go left guard here. He has normal dev. I feel like I've drafted him before. I can't remember, but still, we had to take a chance on him. Typically, this is the last pick I do. Let's try Peyton Wilson. All around, not bad skills, 8 hit power. Let's go Peyton Wilson. He does not have hidden dev, but still not a bad player. We are gonna end the draft. So draft recap. We got 2 really good corners. Hidden dev 74, hidden dev 73. Can't complain. Our second round, Matthew Jones to 70. Not hidden dev. I think we did pretty good. Our first draft. I like making fun picks. I'm trying to make it realistic. It's gonna be more realistic than my unrealistic because I'm gonna go all out. I mean, in the unrealistic, I'm just gonna do whatever I want, really. And I kind of did there, but I also didn't, because I really would have went just somebody more fun. So this is how we're looking after the draft. It's gonna be fun to have Juju back. The line did not get fixed at all. That will be a thing to worry about in the future. We have 2 Witherspoons. That's funny. I like our corners a lot. We don't have to worry about that for the rest of the rebuild. Or we might have to trade away one of these corners eventually. Definitely some upgrades we need to make still, but I like where it's going. So we are 4-3 at the mid-season. And I am going to make sure to upgrade my players. I just auto upgrade. And we are gonna go to the end of the year, which might actually be the end of the year if we don't make the playoffs. So we go 8-9. Not bad. Not bad. Wasn't expecting anything crazy. So the Chiefs lose to the 49ers in Super Bowl 58. Brock Purdy wins Super Bowl MVP. Lamar Jackson wins regular MVP. Bryce Young got Rookie of the Year. Will Anderson got the Rookie of the Year. We only have 9 people to negotiate this all season. Highsmith is super interested in re-signing, so we'll give him a 4-year deal, which will put him through the remainder of the rebuild. Miles Jack, we'll sign him through the remainder of the rebuild, but he wants to test out free agency. His interest wasn't very high. I should have looked at that, but I didn't. William Jackson, there was no point to even spend money on him. Just let him go. Levi Wallace, since he's super interested, we'll give him that 1 more year deal. Kevin Dotson, we need him. We really need him. We'll give him that. He still wants free agency. Mitchell Trubisky. That Witherspoon guy can go too. And I feel like the most important player is Miles Jack. Well, he's 20 mil, and then he is 19. Yeah. Let's franchise tag Miles Jack. We'll go on to free agency. So in free agency, we have 48 mil basically. Rashawn Gary has a lot of interest. T. Higgins has a lot of interest. Woozier, Michael Pittman, Jalen Johnson, a lot of corners. Ed Oliver. Ed Oliver would be a good one. Isaiah Simmons. Jeff Okuda. We're going to try to go for Ed Oliver. We'll give him a 4-year. I'll give him a very player-friendly deal because we want him bad. And that's all I'm going to try to do. We're going to go to the draft. So I'm not sure if we got Ed Oliver, but we did. This draft is going to be definitely an offensive draft. Offensive line needs a lot of work. That is the main concern going into this draft. So if we can trade back at our pick and get some more draft capital, that would be nice. You're sitting at the 17th pick again. So we got some left tackles. 2 really good ones right at the top here. We got a good right tackle. So I think right here we're looking at one of these left tackles. We got a 6'7" and a 6'5" guy. Like this 6'7" guy. He's not the strongest, he's not the most agile, but he has good stats. This guy right here, 6'5", has much better stats for a left tackle. Let's go Gabe Steinbach. I think he makes the most sense, and he is hidden dev. He has 90 strength. That was a really good pick. I would like to go line here again in the second round. We got a right tackle here, Steven Rousseau. Not too great. Got another right tackle, not too great. Got a left guard here. So we went left guard last year. This year I'd like to maybe possibly go with it again. This center looks good. Let's go this left guard. We're gonna go left guard. Pretty good statistics. Can we hit on this pick? And we do. He has hidden dev, pretty good strength. He's agile. Great pick. This line is gonna be a lot better after this draft. So we got left tackle. We just got left guard. Now can we go center? Like, can we get our whole line in one draft? If we can go center or even right tackle, I'd be happy. This guy is a day 3 projection. He's a center. He's got not bad stats. Not great though. Not liking him too much. So maybe we can try right tackle. I like this guy right here. This guy is pretty good. And we were going to try to just gamble on a right tackle, and he is terrible. But we will just go ahead and end the draft. Here's the draft recap. We got a 72, a 71. So we got 2 decent linemen, which is what we were looking for. And this wasn't a very deep class either, as you can see with the low overalls. So this is what we're looking like going into year 2. I think we made some improvements a little bit on the offensive line, and then on the defense, CJ Gardner-Johnson goes with the superstar X factor. So if we can get a center and a right tackle, we will be good. So we're going to try to send a 2nd round pick this year for the right tackle, Evan Neal, who was a 1st rounder last year, but in real life didn't have the best performance for such a high draft pick. He still has a lot of value and a lot of room to grow. So I think a 2nd for Evan Neal should work. And it's super close. So we'll give them a 2nd and then next year's 4th. I think that makes sense. And they will take it. So Evan Neal actually has superstar, which I did not realize. Don't think there's any more trades to make right now. I think we got pretty much what we need, and this will work going into year 2. So I'm gonna sim to mid-season. We're 3-3. It's not horrible. This is what team looks like mid-season. Blake Davis hasn't gotten his revealed through mid-season yet, but Hopefully he can in the last, what, 8 games, 9 games. Can he take us to the playoffs this year? We finished 9-8, but we do miss the playoffs. Not what I'm looking for. Not really loving Kenny Pickett's performance, but he did have like the worst passer rating in the league. 32nd. I do try to take in the fact of what's going on in real life, so that's why I'm rolling with Pickett right now. But he's just not really. This team's pretty good, but he's not getting me to where I want to go. Not yet, at least. This defense is just so good. Highsmith is a superstar X Factor. We got superstar X Factors everywhere on this team. We have 20 players ready to negotiate. We got 150 million cap though, so we should be good. Like Cam Hayward, of course I'm gonna sign him to a 1-year deal. I mean, he's superstar X Factor. Najee Harris, I'll give him a player-friendly deal. He thinks free agency will be better for him in the long run. I don't know about that one, buddy. Pat Fryermuth, you can get a 5-year neutral deal. We will take that. Probably gonna franchise tag Najee Harris. I can't let him go. Give him a 4-year. Give him a little bit of money. Be generous. He will take that. Deontay Johnson, I'm not even stressing. I don't even want him, honestly. We don't really need him. I can definitely get another receiver in the draft, possibly. Najee Harris, you're getting franchise tagged. I don't know why I'm staring at you. Miles Jack, I want to bring him back, but like a 4-year deal? It's just not, I don't really like that. I'll give you a 3, but I'll give you more money. I'll give you like that. You'd like to play for a new team? Well, good luck. That's about it on the free agency. We have 100 million in cap. So I mean, if we want to beef up our team, we can. But I don't want to just waste money. What about Eric Armstead? He wants a 1-year, but I'll even give him a 2. He's only 31. We're number 1 in the race, so let's go. They actually did not get Eric Armstead. Steelers really are that type of team that just do good enough to either make it to the playoffs or barely miss. They never do like horrible. We got pick 16. This right tackle looks really good. Do we consider going quarterback? Like, this guy looks pretty good. 6'4". He has elite throw power. But is he good? I'm not in love with the prospect. This guy right here though has strong arm. He's also 6'4". He did not participate in the combine, so that's scary. We're just not gonna go with him. He is way too risky. What about this guy? Jonathan Jenkins. A impact, A pass block, but he has seed F run blocking. That's scary. He has elite agility though. I think he could be good. Let's go Jonathan Jenkins. He has hidden depth. In the 3rd round, there's a right guard, A awareness, B impact, A pass block, A to C run block. This guy is a sleeper in the draft. Pretty good stats. We're going Clayton Kramer. Oh, he's not hitting depth though. I honestly thought he would be. Draft recap. Maybe I executed on my pick. 74 left guard. He's not hidden dev though. Let's go. At least we got that. We got hidden dev in our books. So we're gonna head into year number 3. The team has work, but a lot of holes have been filled. The line, especially. This tackle, we moved him over. We need maybe a 3rd corner. The left end looks a little rough. Offensively, we need a center. Try to give the Ravens next year's 2nd for Tyler Linderbaum. We will give them this year's 3rd and next year's 2nd, and they will take it. So we have finished our line. We're not gonna make any more trades. We're gonna go to the mid-season. So we're coming off a win versus the Vikings. but we're 3-4 at mid-season. The Bengals are only 5-1, so it's not like we're crazily out of the race, but we might be for this year. So we go 8-9 again. It is the Cowboys and the Jets in the Super Bowl, and I can put money on it. The Cowboys are gonna win, and give me my money. Let's check the recap. De'Aaron Bland won Super Bowl MVP. Ooh, Defensive Rookie of the Year. It's Michael McLean. It's a pretty cool name. So we just traded for Linderbaum, but he already needs to be re-signed, but he has pretty good interest, so be willing to give you a 4-year deal, and he's cool. TJ Watt. I'll give him the neutral deal. He'll take it. Najee Harris, maybe 5-5. He thinks free agency will work. I'll give you a ridiculous amount of money for 1 more year. I'll give you 15 mil for a year. He doesn't want it. George Pickens. I'll give you a very player-friendly deal. He'll take it. Juju Smith. We'll give him a neutral deal. We gotta give Evan Neal his money. We'll go very player-friendly. Kenny Pickett wants to be re-signed. We'll give him a deal. We're gonna franchise tag Najee. And we will save the rest of our money. I swear, didn't we just franchise tag him? I don't understand how that happened. Something's wrong there. Let's go Christian Watson. So we're gonna give Christian Watson a good amount of change. I just have to get him. We need somebody very bad. He is a really good option. So right here is Najee Harris. All right, we're gonna have to trade him back to me for nothing, essentially. Before I fix the Najee Harris problem, let's go into the draft. This guy looks crazy. Justice Mitchell, AGC catcher, try to be catching a deep route, be released. Plus he has 4.29 speed, elite excel. He's got everything. We gotta go Justice Mitchell, and he has a 97 speed, 95 excel. Amazing pick. Tyron Flowers, 6'3". He's got great speed, elite excel, really good combine, best vertical jump, pretty good statistics. I think he's gonna be pretty good. He does have it in dev. We did hit on our picks. 78 receiver, 74. Both hit in dev. That's crazy. In the second round, that's really good. So our receiver was the 3rd highest player in the draft, and then our corner was not far off. Did we just literally give him a 6th? Okay, fine. Take my 6th. So we got Najee back. Now, what do we do here? Because we have 4 good receivers, and I want to see this Mitchell guy play. This guy looks super intriguing. 97 speed, 95 excel. This dude is nasty. Maybe we should look to trade away somebody. So I think it is time to move on from Juju, make George Pickens the 1. I think he's ready to step up. And we probably could get rid of Crawford too. We got some corners now. Got 3 good corners. We went both of these corners, remember, in the first season, in the same draft, back-to-back picks. I'm kind of disappointed. It took a minute for them to be like the top 2 corners, because there were some other older corners that were there before. Let's get to a trade. We are going to give the Broncos Juju, Crawford, and a round 2 of 2028 for Isaiah Foskey, and 2027 second round. I think that is a really good trade for both teams. So this is really the season where I believe We have to start doing something. Our line looks great. Our tight end room looks fine. Our wide receivers, everything looks good. Kenny Pickett's obviously been questionable this whole rebuild, but it's like I'm trying to keep it sort of realistic. I mean, it's realistic rebuild, you know, so I'm not trying to get rid of him because I know in real life they'd be sticking with him. I can't make it completely realistic because I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm trying to do things that aren't insane, you know. Like I'm taking it more serious than a unrealistic where I just completely just do whatever. Can we win? I don't really know. Let's see what this team does this year. 2-5. And this is where things get tricky because we're in year 4. If Kenny Pickett isn't the answer, he's kind of shown that. Do we stay bad for this year? Are we gonna be bad for the rest of the year? Because Kenny Pickett's just not the one. He could do it in real life, but we're gonna have to get rid of him. Kenny Pickett's got some experience. He might have some trade value. It is time to move on from Kenny Pickett. And I feel like Tua is probably the only quarterback right at this moment to trade for that is a significant upgrade. I don't know if Tua will take us over the edge, but it's worth a shot because what's happening right now is not working. So we're 2-5 at the midseason. I'm not sure if we'll be able to win, but we'll try. So we do go 6-11. Obviously, we don't love to see that. So the Giants beat the Jags 49-10. Lamar Jackson wins MVP. And that was the team that had Najee Harris on it too. Before we got him back. And it's like, dude. So there's 16 people to negotiate. Isaiah Foskey is one of them. We have a lot of cap though. Isaiah Foskey will return. Definitely would only, at this point in his career, I'd give him a 2-year. I'd give him a 2-year, $20 million. And he will test out free agency, but he's going to get franchise tagged. Oh, he's easily getting franchise tagged. Joey Porter, definitely going to get re-signed on a player-friendly. He wants to test out free agency. Devin Witherspoon wants to re-sign. We will give him a 4-year. He wants free agency. So our cornerback room just fell apart. But we have the money to get him back. So we definitely want to bring Devin Witherspoon back. I'll pay you a little bit more, like, if you'll be cool with like that. Oh, I paid him way too much. The Bucks are offering him apparently a lot of money. Maybe he's getting paid like that. Kareem Hunt has X Factor. He's ridiculously cheap. Vita Vea, I'd be willing to give him a 1-year, like, stupid money. So we do get Kareem Hunt. Mitchell has Superstar. The offense looks crazy. We did get Vita Vea. We did get Joey Porter and Witherspoon back. We got everybody we wanted. Do have a right end in the top 5, which is definitely one of our main needs. I'd be willing to trade in for somebody. Power moves. Has alright stats. You would think somebody top 5 talent would be a little bit better at the combine, but the power moves is crazy. Defensively, we could go another corner. This guy looks insane. B catching, man, zone, A to C press. He's the fastest corner in the draft. This guy looks worth trading up to. And I know I keep saying this is a realistic rebuild, but this one's kind of gone left. So it's like I might have to just do what I want to do in this last year so we can possibly win a Super Bowl. And I might do that on the realistic rebuilds. I might try to be realistic at first, but if it just doesn't work out, then I might switch it up. We're going to trade up to this #1 overall pick. So we're gonna try to trade all of this for the first overall pick, but it may not work, and it does. So we do have the #1 overall pick, and we are gonna draft Connor Casey. He has to be amazing. He is hidden dev, 97 speed, 93 excel. He's got to be the best player in the draft. Right here, let's try to go right end. If there is a right end that is just sitting here, like Parker Davis. Anyone else? Not really. Maybe him. He's got a power move. Junior Williams. So let's take a look at these two. Chris Hale doesn't look bad. I think we should just really focus on these two. Parker Davis, this guy, B to D finesse, C power. He's got not the best stats for a right end. And then we have Junior Williams, B block shedding, A power move, A tackle. And he has definitely better combine stuff. Let's go Junior Williams here in the second round. He is normal dev, which is not good, but he probably will be better than the right end we have right now. This will be the last pick I'll make. We could go like linebacker here. I just want to see some athleticism, like maybe Carlos Bennett. This guy has some good stats for sure. Does he have good physicals? He is not bad. For the third round, let's try this guy. Let's try Carlos Bennett out of Louisville, 6 foot, 230 pounds. He does have hidden dev. 83 speed, 88 excel. That was a really good pick. Let's try to get this Griffin guy. Why not? I really have too many corners at this point. The final year of the rebuild. We have a very good offense, I believe. We have 2 X-Factor running backs. We have 2 superstar receivers plus George Pickens. We have a full star or above line. Still have Pat Freiermuth. Defensively, we have 2 superstar D tackles. We just got Griffin. We still have 3 really good corners. Cam Casey, our top pick. He could be a superstar or maybe an X-Factor. Carlos Bennett, 72. Kind of forgot to look at the draft recap, but you see our draft picks hit 81 overall. And this guy is definitely a stud. Probably worth trading up to the #1 pick, that's for sure. 97 speed, like I said, 93 excel. This guy is really good. So we have the team to make the playoffs, at least, you would think. We have a quarterback you would hope is more capable than Pickett, at least in this sim. So let's get to simming. So finally we have a decent record at midseason. 4-3. We just beat the Browns 27-0. So our defense obviously isn't playing bad. Have we gotten our dev reveals for our rookies? So our corner only has star dev. That's a disappointment. You would think he would at least be superstar with an 81 overall. Carlos whoa. And I am not gonna edit this part out because I just completely missed the fact that our second round linebacker has gotten superstar dev, superstar X Factor, Carlos Bennett. He was a 3rd round pick 8, and he is a superstar X Factor in his rookie year. We are gonna sim to the playoffs. So we finish 11-6. It is about time this team made the playoffs, and we play the Chiefs, which They are always OP because 1, they have Patrick Mahomes, and because 2, they have Patrick Mahomes. What is the team looking like going into this playoff game? We have to win a Super Bowl this year. Literally. Tua took us to where we needed to go, and that is why we traded for him. Defensively, Carlos Bennett, like I said, just insane that he's superstar X Factor, but I mean, the defense looks great. This team looks great. We should have made the playoffs, and we did make the playoffs, finally. So we're going to jump into this game. So we are down 3-14 at the half. We do score before halftime. Kansas City puts up 3. Kansas City still holding us off. They put up points. We need to score, and we aren't. CJ Gardner-Johnson does get a big pick. Can we put up points? We don't. Can we stop them? We do. We're going to jump in. We have to put up points right here. We have the team to do it. Tua's throwing dots. Christian Watson is fast and he almost fumbles. We need to get something going, and Christian Watson is just too fast, too easy. Touchdown. So it is 24-17. Our defense does put a stop. Tua, get us out of this game alive. Pickens, or no, it was Watson. I'm sorry. Watson with the crazy catch. I'm gonna do a little RPO, just hand it off to Harris, let him do the work. Tua scrambling for his life. I should have probably slid, but I didn't. This is where we chew the clock, and this is where we QB sneak, or maybe, yeah, let's QB sneak to this left side. And we get stuffed. Do we run it? I'm confident that we run it right here. And we get it. We do get the touchdown. I think we come out and we just see what this looks like. Do we trust Pickens right here? Or Freiermuth? I think we do. We trust Pickens! We trust Pickens! So we will jump to the next play, and they cannot do anything. The Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes will lose by 1 point. Who will we face in the divisional? The Miami Dolphins. Tua playing against his former team. Here we go. Going into the divisional. We are now losing 14-0. Can our offense put up some points? We are struggling. But we put up 3. Our defense is stopping them. Now they're not. We are struggling. But we put up another field goal. And we have ball. Big plays. We put up points. That's all we need. We put up points again. Let's go. Oh, we're down by 2. Miami's driving. And they put up points. We are in a position that we need to score fast. So we're going to run verts and hopefully we're going to have to throw it to the flats. We're going to have to run hurry up offense as well. No timeouts used yet. Tua escapes. Gets us a big play. If we can even just settle for a field goal here. We just need enough time to where we can make a stop on defense and be able to put points up again. Haven't seen Mitchell do too much yet, but he will right here. He will get us almost in the field goal range. Pickens will not be able to catch that one. Mitchell will be able to hold on. Mitchell! He doesn't hold on to it. We're going to take the field goal. I think we played this about as good as we could, except not putting up 7. But time management, I think, was done very well. Can our defense put a stop to them? And they cannot. We have probably gotten eliminated from this. We won't give up, but it is looking over. It is looking like it will be over. We will just keep running with Tua. I'll get into field goal range again and kick a field goal and then go for an onside right here. I mean, what else can you really do? I think he would have the leg power. I didn't have the best accuracy, but it will work. We're gonna do an onside kick, and this is for literally everything. It bounced off of his legs, and we didn't get it. This close from making it to the next round. We will let him kneel this out. I think we built a really good team. In real life, they would win the Super Bowl. I don't know why our offense can't put up points. That seemed to be the problem in both of those games. All right, so this will do it for the Steelers 5-year rebuild. I think I'm going to still title it the realistic rebuild, although during this we did a lot of unrealistic things, as you would say. We traded for Tua. We had a lot of good drafts. We have really stud wide receiver room, stud running back room. I mean, we completely transformed this team within the 5 years we had. But it still was not enough to win a Super Bowl. And the problem with this team was we did have Pickett for the first 3.5 years, and he clearly was not working. So we tried Tua, and with his first year starting, he got us to the divisional. So I think if we would have got rid of Pickett a little earlier, we would have had a lot better chance to win a Super Bowl. But I was trying to keep it realistic for the most part, so I kept him. But yeah, we had a lot of work to do, and I think we did the best we could. But that will do it for the Steelers rebuild. I will be doing more teams in the future, realistic and unrealistic. So let me know what team you want me to build next.